Alright, what's up guys? So, Code Blue Cam has uploaded a video titled Police Surprise Child Predator Trying to Meet with Minor. Again, go find somebody your own age, but you have to understand, alright, if you're one of those weird individuals that think along those lines, why would all of a sudden it work? My thing is this, I know it's worked with some, but you have to have that's the thing. I was about to say smart mindset, but I'm like, you're not smart if you out here talking to minors and stuff. So it's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I tried like giving out some advice, but I'm like, no, you can't give out advice to people like that. Best thing that you do is just like, just wait for the cops to show up, or wait for yourself to get caught slipping, and then yeah, my thing is this though. You have to understand that if, or not even if, when you do get caught, you're going to end up going to prison. And there's going to be that one dude that hasn't seen his daughter in years. And he would do anything he possibly could to get out of prison to see his daughter. And when he realizes what you're in there doing, yeah, it's going to be one of those things where you come up out of there looking like dude from Shawshank Redemption when the guards had beat him up. So if you trying to have that lifestyle, then yeah, just saying, it's a lifestyle, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't want to live. But anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Code Blue Cam for more videos like this. And that being said,
in November 2022, investigators from the Racine County Sheriff's Office partnered with the FBI to initiate an online investigation targeting adults seeking to meet with minors. In the beginning of the month, an individual reached out to the investigator, who he believed to be a 15-year-old girl, through an anonymous social media app called Whisper. For several days, the 43-year-old man, soon identified as Chad Van Swole, messaged the investigator.
They put his full government name out there,
making statements of concern.
That's good.
He stated he liked younger girls, and that he had concerns that a 15-year-old girl could get him into a lot of trouble. When the investigator made the comment, "As long as it doesn't weird you out that I'm 15, Chad replied saying, "Not at all. I told you that is really hot to me." He further referenced specific sexual acts he wanted to do.
It's like, bro, my thing is this. It don't matter, what your age is. Like once you reach that like your adult years and things, I'm more so saying it because people, I feel that like they look at people their age and it's like they're in some mindset where it's like they don't want to get older. Fam, I've accepted the fact that I'm getting older. I'm like, I am looking forward to me getting older. But the thing is this. I more so what I do is I act young around my friends that are my age. So it's like, hey, like I don't want us to get older, but like when it comes to just everyday society or just the rest of the world, I'm like, yeah, I'm old, bro. I'm 27. I'm like, that's something that I have to face it. I have to accept that, yeah. I think back on when I was younger and I'm like, bro, I like being older and things, and I had my moments when I was a kid and I like being a kid, but it's memories, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like people, they need to accept that. But it's like for some, it's just they can't accept the idea of them getting older and stuff. It's so that they're in this just weird mindset, and it's like, it's weird, bro. It's like, grow up. That's my best advice to you guys. Grow up.
With the fictitious girl. On November 7th, the sick individual traveled from Burlington, Wisconsin, roughly a 30-minute drive, to meet at a designated location in Mount Pleasant, Wisconsin.
He was looking
Little
crazy
did he
in the
know,
thumbnail,
an
too.
entire team of law enforcement personnel was waiting for his arrival.
But before we continue, let's hear from today's sponsor, Bucked Up. Struggling to focus in workouts? Discover a new level of concentration with Bucked Up's BAMF pre-workout, the world's first true nootropic pre-workout. It not only enhances energy, endurance, and performance, but also includes 3 brain-boosting ingredients for mental sharpness, higher focus, and improved mind-muscle connection. Use discount code CODEBLUE for 20% off on any of their products and unleash your full potential with Bucked Up.
They are ready for this, man. They is on some Bonnie and Clyde stuff, hiding in the bushes.
That's him.
He's here. He's here.
Show me hands! Get down on the ground, do it now! Get down on the ground!
He's confused,
Sheriff's
like,
office.
well, he's like, what did I do? I didn't even do nothing.
I'm going in. You guys can come up.
He's like, I didn't do nothing wrong. I was just talking to a 15-year-old kid.
After being taken into custody, it was discovered Chad had brought a fresh bag of Chick-fil-A and contraceptives with him for the fictitious girl he believed to be real.
You got anything on you? Any kind of weapons? No. Knives, anything that's gonna poke me, stab me? You got gloves on?
I'm just saying, I'm like, I probably would have taken the Chick-fil-A. I'm like, no, we gotta confiscate everything as evidence. And then I'm looking at that like one partner where I'm like, hey, we gotta look this in for evidence. He was like, we don't do that. We're patrollers. I'm like, evidence, bro. I'm like, man, stop being dumb. I'm like, we gotta confiscate this for evidence and things. And he's like, we're patrollers. I'm like, fine. You stay here and patrol. I'm gathering this up for evidence. Bro, I'm sitting on top of that squad car just eating my waffle fries thinking like, man, life's good right now. I'm saying, bro.
Here, stand up.
I'm like, yeah, that food. I'm like, Chick-fil-A is Chick-fil-A.
We're going to check the vehicle.
Yeah.
Camera.
Hit a condom? Oh my god, you is crazy, bro. Got some weird ones out there. And if I know if he had a 15-year-old daughter, my thing is this: would you want some old weird? Would you want a guy just like you to be meeting up with her, 43 years old and all that stuff? Would you want that for your 15-year-old daughter?
Okay.
That's what I would ask him. Is that his car?
Yeah.
5-4, one in custody.
I don't think it would. You know, it wouldn't be bad if a tire had on his car had accidentally, you know, was flattened, right? Like, I'm just saying, like, you know, because sometimes, like, I know, like, if you're walking and then if you're holding a knife and then you accidentally stab, like, it's an accident. I didn't mean to. You know, I didn't mean to go all four. Maybe with all four tires, then yeah, it's probably on purpose. But, you know, 3 and, you know, a little scratch on the door, no, that's an accident.
In your waistband?
No.
Separate your stance. Yeah, that's it. So you tongue out at me?
Oh, that's what they're, okay.
5120 on one.
I thought it was like, they made it seem like he was like yelling or something. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, because I was like, when was the part where he just, because I was like, at some point he goes crazy. Because I was like, no, he was looking crazy in the thumbnail.
I did copy, thank you.
Joel, we're good with yours?
Yeah.
I can grab a bag from you.
You got a car keys?
Alright, I'm gonna double lock this real quick. Just face the squad here.
Do you have just a little bag to throw his stuff in quick?
I know he feels so embarrassed. He's probably thinking like, oh, this
Yeah,
15.
keys
And it's like and that's the thing where it's all like, you are like, what do you think is more worse? It's like traumatizing a 15-year-old kid where they're gonna carry this stuff on their whole life or getting caught by some cops. It's like, bro, come on, dude. Like, who you think is gonna be more traumatized? You shouldn't even be out there doing that type of stuff. And it's like, and then you taking advantage, like, let's say if it was a 15-year-old kid he was meeting up with, it's like, you out here taking advantage of a kid, bro. It's like, bro, the thing is this, I can't, I know when like people when they say things like act your age, there's people that acts his like that they are his age, but it's just no, there's something wrong with them. It's like yeah, people be 43 and they act like a 43-year-old. They have a house. They have all these other things that a 43-year-old person would have. But it's like I'm saying it's like, but it's just something that's wrong upstairs. There's a wire or a patch update that ain't got fully updated, but something ain't right.
What's that? I don't know what she's gonna want stuff for bags, or we can do that later too.
Anything else on you that we need to know about? Anything sharp? Any weapons? Anything like that? Okay. I know he just searched you, but after you're going in my car, so I'll take this quick catch down.
Can't argue with it either. He set himself up for that.
Did you throw his key fob in there?
I got a key right here.
So who's gonna what? Who's gonna pee out of it? Can we seriously, does somebody have like a camera or something to still take pictures of that? We don't have my camera.
It's like, if anything, my thing is, like, you should be setting an example, or, like, guiding. Because my thing is this, like, yeah, I know there's a lot of, like, misguided children. I know there's going to be at times where, like, misguided children, they come to my channel. My thing is this. I don't want them to come here and then they led into, no, it's like, I want to, like, teach them the right things in life. If they ain't got no, because look, I know that there's kids out there where they might have a hard time listening to their parents. There's even grown adults out there that have a hard time listening to their parents. My thing is this. If I could say something or do something to steer them in the right direction to where it's like, their parents is looking at them proud, happy, they just got a good thing going on. I'm like, bruh, if I can do that, cool, dope. But it's like, it's stuff like this. It's just, bruh, why? And if you wouldn't want, now, my thing is this. How he had felt if it had been like another grown man his age wanting to take advantage of him, right? He wouldn't have wanted that. That man would have been, let's just say it had been like the size of a dude, like, freaking, I don't know, like the guy, like, freaking, I'm trying to think of somebody, like, big and things. But yeah, let's just say it's a dude out there that's, like, 6'7", 320 pounds, and he's just weird, and he's like, and he sees it, it's like, you're a small man, you're not gonna be able to fight that guy. It's like, no, that dude would have freaking turned you into one of the long-lost women and Tu Wong Fu, and you wouldn't be able to do nothing about it. So it's like, I'm saying, my thing is this, he wouldn't want that mindset, so why would you put that in a 15-year-old kid's mindset?
All right.
It's like people don't be thinking, bruh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think I can work one.
Yeah, here, there's this. I'll pick it off.
He ain't putting up no fight. I guess that's a plus, but he's still messed up. All these normal adults walking around him, they all got normal jobs.
Shut off.
And he out here with Chick-fil-A meeting up with 15-year-olds.
The sheriff later made a public statement saying, based upon their tireless efforts and investigative skills, the sheriff's office and the FBI were able to arrest yet another sickening pedophile hoping to sexually abuse a child. The sheriff's office will never waver in its duty to protect the community, especially children. Chad was charged with felony using a computer to facilitate a child sex crime. On top of that, he also received a $200 citation for operating while suspended. Ultimately, his cash bond was set at $25,000 with conditions that prohibited him from having any contact with underage females and from using any internet-connected devices.
Wow.
Head over to codebluecam.com.
That's good.
And check out our great selection of quality-made merch that won't disappoint.
I'm like, he don't need to be on it. He don't need to be on the internet. He just needs to be. They need to just have it where there's a town of just people like him. So it's like y'all can sit around and try to be like normal adults and just people and things, and not out here living a life of just being a weird person. It's like, it's sick, man. Mentally, that stuff is just, it's sick to see people carry on like that. But anyways, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Code Blue Cam, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.